All right, y'all, let's get down to this nitty gritty with Biden and Trump speaking at the White House, a transitional meeting, aka transitional of power, or whatever you want to call it. You know, I just think it's ironic because someone actually asked me, do I think Donald Trump would become Hitler or a dictator? And I responded, no. I do believe Donald Trump is going to implement policies that I strongly disagree with, especially when it comes to immigration. I do think he's going to be very, very strict on immigration, and coming from parents who are immigrants, even though they're citizens now, I have that biasness. So it's like, yeah, I think he's going to implement a lot of policies I disagree with, but calling him Hitler and calling him a dictator felt kind of much to me. The way that I am, if you follow me long enough, you know that I just have a mind of my own. I'm just not going to think a certain way because media tells me to think a certain way. I do think Donald Trump's comments had led people to think that, but I don't think people understand like how serious it is when you call someone Hitler. Before we begin today's video, be sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you're notified whenever I post a new video. Follow me on my social media. We are on the road to 100,000 subscribers. We can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. Amen. Every time I'm on this video, it's like I'm so ashy, and I promise y'all, I wear lotion before. It's just like, it's cold. I'm always washing my hands, and not that y'all care or anything, but I thought I'd put that out there. We're gonna watch this transitional meeting between Biden and Trump. This is my first time seeing it. I do know that a lot of people were saying that Biden looked extremely happy during this transitional meeting. Some people were even speculating, oh, Biden must have voted for Donald Trump. Me personally, I don't think that Biden disliked VP Harris to that extent to do so. However, I don't put nothing past anybody, but that's neither here or there. He already won the election. She already conceded. We're just gonna go ahead and watch this, and you're gonna hear my thoughts and opinions.
Congratulations, and looking forward to having like we said, smooth transition. Do everything we can to make sure you're accommodated what you need. And we're gonna get a chance to talk about some of that today. So
Good.
welcome
Thank you
back.
very much. And, thank you very much. And politics is tough, and it's in many cases not a very nice world, but it is a nice world today, and I appreciate it very much. And a transition that's so smooth, it'll be as smooth as it can get, and I very much appreciate that, Jim.
You're welcome. Thank you all.
Say, keep moving. This is kind of chaotic.
Thanks, guys. Let's go.
Well, that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. I guess they just shook hands in front of the American people saying, okay, this is going to be a clean, smooth transition. My biggest concern is, and these are 3 points that I read prior to watching this that a lot of people made. One point is the Hitler comment. My thing is, if he was going to be a dictator or if he was going to become Hitler, why, not saying that they shouldn't still have a smooth transition, or they, honestly, if someone was going to become Hitler, you wouldn't want to transition the presidency. That's neither here or there. But a lot of it came to be, in my opinion, as just like, I've always known this is politics. Like, these people are friends in real life. I think Joe Biden and Trump, they actually golf in real life. I don't know if they've done it recently, but I know they've have before from what I've seen through like articles and so forth. Yeah, this whole concept and this narrative, like, okay, he's going to be a Hitler, he's going to be a dictator. I think that was very dishonest for the media to push, mainly because you are implementing like unnecessary fear inside the average American people's like lives. Like, you got to understand, like, someone who follows me, I study policy, I do politics, like, this is not new to me, so I know, like, real from fake. I know, okay, the likelihood of him becoming Hitler is very slim to none. But when we take the average American who may not have the level, who may have a level of ignorance when it comes to politics, and they hear, oh my goodness, these buzzwords like dictator and Hitler and so forth, I think that's putting unnecessary stress and fear in their lives, because there's no way you can say this man is going to become Hitler and you're just like, you know, giddy it up, for goodness sake. Like, I just don't get it. Second thing is that a lot of people were saying Joe Biden looks happier than ever during the 2-hour meeting that they had. In his defense, what do you want Joe Biden to do? Like, do you want him to cry himself to sleep, the fact that Donald Trump won the election? Do you want, like, what do you want him to do? I understand that people think that he, whether it was intentionally or unintentionally, disrupted and hurt VP Harris's presidential campaign, and he probably secretly voted for Trump, which I see no evidence of, rather than like Jill Biden, his wife, wearing like a red suit. People all automatically assume he voted for Trump. But in Joe Biden's defense, what do you want him to do? Like, what do you want him to do when it comes to that transition piece? Because I know in his heart and soul he knows that Donald Trump is not going to become Hitler. So it's almost like one of those things where, do you want him to just, you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't really understand that. The third thing is, I just personally believe the antics and the tactics kind of, it's just unnecessary, like during the campaign, and not even this campaign, back in 2016 when he first ran and so forth. I just always deemed it as unnecessary, because a lot of the times where people are saying Donald Trump is this, Donald Trump is that, whether they're true or not, at the end of the day, the Clintons took money from him. Schumer allegedly took money from him. Harris allegedly took money from him. All these different people who are saying he's A, B, and C, like, y'all took money from him. So it's like, I can't even take your word so credible. Like, I can't even look at you as credible, because the same people who are calling Donald Trump all these names and all these things, you took money from him even after the Exonerated Five, even after he put that newspaper out that you said was, oh, he's racist, he did this, he did that. Why were you still associating with this man after the fact? Like, that's just where my head was at, and is always has been when it came to the Donald Trump situations and how people view him. I just personally always thought, hey, if he's this, that, and the third, then that, what does that make you? Like, if you knew he was these things, why did you associate yourself with him? Why did you do this? Why did you do that? So, like, this transition pretty much just speaks volume, how, not necessarily the transition itself, but like the cordialness and the civility of it. It just speaks volume in a sense of, like, we don't know these people in real life. These people are friends in real life. Like, while you're beefing with your family member for voting for Trump or voting for Harris, these people are shaking hands and playing golf in real life. So while they tell you to divide you and your family and your friends, they're patty caking. You get what I'm saying? So, like, I just don't get it. Even when I personally know people who voted for Trump. I'm not going to disassociate myself because they voted for Trump. I'm just not that type of person. What you do is you in your life. But me, in my household, voting for Trump is not a reason for me to dissociate myself from you. Me personally. Sorry, not sorry. But let me know your thoughts on the comments down below. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you're notified whenever I post a new video. Do you think people are reading too much into this transition, saying, oh, Biden looks happier than usual? Let me know your thoughts on the comments down below. As you know, we're on the road to 100,000 subscribers, because we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. I love y'all all. This is Udorak, connecting people with policy. Toodle.